Hi guys and gals, just wanted to take a minute to show you this is the finished product, well, with the exception of putting the clear coat on, which that'll be me taping up the windows and then shooting it with clear coat, dull coat, and of course then I'm gonna shoot a little video of it coming out of the shop. But anyway, I just want to take a minute to show you what I've done here, and just show you the finished product. This is the Paducah and Tennessee Midland. This is a freelance railroad from out of Lexington, Tennessee. A good friend of mine has sent already one of his GP9s down for me to paint it. I painted it in the exact same scheme. He ordered these decals from Circus City Decal, and they're thicker paper than what you generally get from microscale, but they're a good decal. They're actually a tough decal, but anyway, I just wanted to kind of show you what I'd done here. Let's start with of course, naturally, I took everything off before painting it. Everything except for the fans. And I taped up the fans. Get it up here where maybe you can see it. Taped up the fans and took this hatch off and separated the cab. This is a Athearn Genesis. So this window, this outside exterior wall comes off, and that enables you to take the windows out. So, and of course, naturally, I removed all the glass out of it. I took the windshield wipers off, took all the ladders off, took the lenses out of the lights, removed the horn. All the grab irons are, I didn't mention the ladder, that's the grab irons. I took all those off. I took the steps off of it, little steps here, front and back. There's actually a set inside here. Took that grab iron off. I took the vents off of it and painted it. This is a light ghost gray primer. Why do I keep calling it primer? Paint. It's made from Model Masters. It kind of reminds me of the L&N. Just the light gray color. Painted it, and I actually added a few details myself. When Eddie first sent this down to me, his railroad being a little freelance Shortline. His Shortline is modeled just after your average Shortline. They buy old locomotives that the Class 1 railroads do not use anymore. This Jeep 9 was actually owned by Chicago and Eastern Illinois. I guess that would be C&EI. It had white stripes, black body, with stripes that kind of came down this way. Same thing on the rear. White stripes that faded out into the black. I removed everything, as you can tell. Soaked it. Took everything off of it and painted it. And put it back together. It has a Tsunami Sounds decoder in it. I think it sounds pretty good. Done a little detail work to it. Where the park brake is, I put a little yellow brake arm on there. I added these MU hoses to it myself. I thought it would look good with a set of hoses on it. It had the stand, but I just felt like it needed hoses, so I had them and put them on there. Of course, naturally, I reinstalled everything after I put it back together. I think it come together pretty nice. I meant to mention, I also, let's see if I can get a little bit close up on it. You can kind of see I added some warning decals. That's you plug in for your jumper cables. I put the builder's plate back on it. The first one that I did for him was number 917. This is 918. And of course, this being a GP9, all of his locomotives are 9. 918, 917, 9 whatever. He is talking about going to a little bit larger power. He likes the 4-axle, which I do too. You know, I like them all. But anyway, you see there, it's got the red emergency light on it. You know, and a lot of people don't know this. I didn't know it, which that's no surprise that I didn't know it. But the red light there on the front, there's one also on the rear. This railroad, the C&EI, actually had those put in from the factory, and what would happen is if the locomotive or the train had to go into emergency shutdown, that light would automatically come on, and it would show that that locomotive is stopped and is in emergency shutdown. I painted the sand hatch, as you can see there in the top. Painted front and back sand hatch red to match the red stripe. Painted around the fuel tank lid red. I put a little red right there on the indicator showing how much fuel is in the locomotive. Just little things. I really like the herald on there. Tried to center that up. That's kind of a hard deal to do, to center up a herald, or even for that matter chevrons. But it actually came together pretty nice. So what I'm going to do is, here in just a second, we're going to plug her up right here on the desk and make sure the decoder is set right. Make sure it still has its horns, and make sure the lights are flashing and doing what they're supposed to do. So we'll be back in just a second. Okay. So we have it sitting on the track. Oh yes, it did focus. It's trying to anyway. We had it sitting on the track and got it plugged up. So seems to be working pretty good. Not too bad at all. Okay. Well, I'll roll her back forward. Well, that seems to be about it. Everything seems to work pretty good. So, here, hopefully, when it dries up outside, we'll get it back there to the layout. And, we'll do a little video. And, the only thing I got left to do to this is, clear coat it. I've actually ordered some other stuff to try to make those decals snuggle up a little better to the. I don't like the way the decals came out. They seem to not be setting right. So on the advice of another colleague, I am going to. I've ordered some of the Walther's Salva set, I think's the name of it. I'm going to take that and see what that'll do to it. Maybe it'll make these decals here sit in there a little better than what they should. I don't know if you've noticed or not, but I'm sure you didn't notice they were different. But the vents on this, I ordered these from a company. It's Plano. They have a lot of little small details that this guy makes. And guys, I don't know if you know it or not, but we're starting to, some of these companies are going out of business. Nobody is really doing custom work anymore. They're going down to the hobby shop and they're buying one that's already painted and you slap a little weathering on it and you're a model railroad. And I'm not going to get up on that. I'm just saying that get you a shell and get out there and tear it down and make you a monster, or I don't know, do one that's not offered by one of these companies. Blue boxes are still out there. There's still plenty of cheap locomotive shells that look good that you can buy. And even if you've never done it before, I encourage you to get out there and just try to put you something together. But like I said, these companies like this make these little small details, your windshield wipers, all that stuff. We need to support them if we can. It's not that expensive. I mean, I paid $4, for new screens to go on this thing. And I think they set this off a lot better than the Athearn screens do. The Athearn screens were black. They blended into this too much. But this silver shiny look to me is just really good on that gray. So anyway, yeah, maybe this video will come together like it should. This is going to be my first time really editing one and putting it out there. So you guys bear with me, and I do appreciate you guys watching. God bless you.